Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back into another video. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. And this video today is to help every single one of you get your event pass, aka known as the battle pass, as fast as possible to the max in Paladins. Alright, the first tip that I have here for you, it's a no-brainer, but if you haven't figured it out, buying the event pass itself will grant you more XP by 50% of all the XP, including, other stuff like champion and account, but the main one we need to focus on, it's the battle pass XP, and that is your first priority. If you do not have 400 crystals, folks, try to grind for them on the trials. All right, if there's a battle pass that you really don't feel like it's worth it, then maybe don't buy it, like maybe you look at the skins of this event pass, which is the Grover and the the Omen skins, and you're like, well, I don't really care about those skins. Then just grind it normally for the free rewards, okay? You got a free chest over there, you have here, for example, the little death markers. You got some gold. Make sure you save all this gold, okay? Don't use the gold in like recolors or anything of the sort. It'll be a lot more valuable if you're running out of time to just level up your battle pass with that gold. And if you are, you have, like, for example, here we have 8 days left for this event pass to finish. And maybe you are like me, you're level 17, you're like, how am I going to complete my event pass as fast as possible? Well, if you have between the decision of buying a new champion, right, with the gold, and skipping a couple of levels on the event pass, I would do the event pass first. Reason, you probably purchase it, and you do not want to let those crystals go to waste. So you probably want to try to take as much advantage as possible of this money you just spent, right? The champions are always going to be there, and there will be other chances that you can actually get gold from trials, from event passes that maybe you won't even buy, or maybe you just start racking up gold by doing daily queues and wins and so on. So if you have between those two choices, then obviously go for the event pass if you did buy it. All right, if you didn't buy it, then it's not really that important. But let's go into our next tip. So the first one, like I said, would be buying the battle pass. All right, skipping levels with gold. But before you would just keep going. For example, if you're in a situation just like mine right here on the screen, I'm at level 17 and a half, right? And I have enough gold to skip straight away for the next level. I am not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it because of a very simple reason. If I were to buy it now, that would mean that my gold, I still have to spend the same amount of gold to skip this level because unfortunately they don't have anything to make it, discount or something. But I would have just used the gold to skip half a level, right? When maybe the next level is going to be still 1 million and something because this is very random. But I have a video coming up about this, don't worry about it. But the next level would be worth a lot more because I'm skipping the entire level and not just half of it. So that's definitely something to consider. Do not use gold if you're already halfway. Only use it if you're start of a level to skip that entire level. Now, the main priority thing I want you to do every single day, complete your daily quest, folks. Now, I cannot emphasize as much as I'm doing right now in this, but do your daily quests. You have 3 light missions. As you can see, they give you 41,000 XP. And then you have 2 heavy missions, which will give you double the XP. Plus, if you complete just the 3 light ones, automatically you will get the equivalent to a hard mission. Now, here's the thing. If you do this every single day, by the way, it resets around 9 a.m. London time. It should be around 4 a.m. around America or something like that. But every single day it resets around that time. So, before lunchtime, you can complete these missions if you don't have work or school or something. Or just set up this schedule for you. You get home from work or from school, you do what you have to do, and maybe before going to bed or right after you're done with everything, just go and do your missions every single day. And if you're having trouble in doing these missions, folks, you can do these missions in training matches. A lot of people are not aware of this. You can just do them in training matches. I kid you not. Okay? And if you see one that requires a lot of time, imagine this one, for example. Play 6 games of Siege. Now, the mission is bugged because counted for 2 of them already when I didn't. I haven't played today. This is a lie, right? So I have to now consider, should I rotate it and lose those 2 matches and instead the mission would just be play 4 games of Siege? Or do I go for another one, right? Like, because just think about it for a second. You might end up getting something way worse. Like something, for example, like win 6 matches. Now, you could go, right now, unfortunately, the queues are King of the Hill, Payload, and Siege. You could go for the one that consumes less time, which probably will be King of the Hill, because Payload can go up to a total of 14, 15 minutes. But, you know, like when the TDM queue comes in, that mission would be a bit easier to do. Again, you can still do it on TDM training because these modes never change. It's TDM, Onslaught, and Siege training. You can also do your trials in here. Trials are also important, but we'll get to that in just a second. Just keep doing these dailies every single day. Not only for the XP that it provides, but also for the completion streak. Okay, folks, you got it up there. If you do 7 days in a row, you get more XP. If you do 14 days in a row, you get more XP. If you do 21 days in a row, you get even more XP. And once this goes to the end, I don't actually know when it's supposed to reset or if it just goes back to 1. I remember there was a bug that wouldn't reset. If it does not reset, just don't play 1 day. Don't finish the quest in 1 day, just to see if you can actually reset it going back to day 1, and then you can start all over again. Because if it's stuck there, might as well just try to reset it manually, okay? So, with this in mind, do your daily quests, and if you're running out of time, do them in bot matches. It works the same. You get the same XP in the match. In fact, that's going to be my next tip. If you are a person with not a lot of time, and if you are just trying to do your daily quests, go into another game and something like that, do them all in bots. It's fine. Folks, listen. As long as you have 1 more human in your lobby, you will receive the same amount of XP for that match that you would receive in a normal match. Which, by the way, to me, that does make no sense. But, I mean, it is there for you, so why not take advantage of it, right? Now, obviously, the difference that it will do in whether it's a bot match or a normal match, the true difference where you receive more XP or not, it is in the end whether you win or lose. Because the rest is just normal flat values. Like if you have the battle pass, you receive 50%. If you don't have it, you're just not going to receive it. Here's a little trick for you. Supposedly, being in a party, you would receive 10% XP extra, but that is not working for Battle Pass. So instead, what we're going to do is, if you do not have enough gold, or you're not planning on spending gold on the so-called level skips, you can try also to get a couple of different boosters, right? The boosters are not that expensive, although, are they worth it? Because if you save to 70,000, right, we're talking about roughly like, yeah, three different boosters. The boosters will give you 20%. Imagine a match that gives you 100,000, and in those 3 matches, you just got 20,000 extra XP for every single one of them, meaning a total of 60,000. Now, a 70,000 gold will skip you an entire level of 1.5 million, and spending 75,000 gold in 3 boosters will give you 60,000. So, if you have boosters, use them, but if you have to buy them, don't buy them. Just skip levels. It's a lot better. It will save you a lot more time. It will be worth a lot more of your money. All right. And speaking of the missions and all the things you have to do here, trials. Trials are also good. Some of them, not all of them. Like, for example, a champion XP booster is definitely not going to help you. So here's how you are going to decide which trials you do better. After you came over here to the section of the quest and you've seen what you have to do and so on, and you rotated a mission or not that might be a bit too hard to do, you go over to Activities tab. And in here, you can scroll down and you'll find all the current active trials you have to do. Check the rewards straight away. And for example here, Event Pass Team. Now, this is not a priority, but you could easily do it. All right, I'm, for example, almost done. 125 matches. I'll be done just naturally. I'm not gonna go for it on purpose. But for example, this one's not important for the Event Pass. Golden Chest is also not important for the Event Pass. This one, however, is already important. Now, notice how it says Team Deathmatch or Payload Matches. So, Sometimes it will not count. If you go to the training TDM match, it sometimes might not count, but you can test that out yourself, right? If you can't see the percentage of this, just go to the event pass. Sorry, not event pass. So go to the trials, go to the specific area of where that quest was, and here it is. You see there, 33%, right? Just like point it in a little notepad or something. Go into a the training TDM Bob match and see if it counted. If it did, then you have here a perfect way to skip some time in levels, right? You can just do this real fast, just go TDM bots as fast as possible, get that gold and skip a level. Again, remember, when you are close to the start of a level. Do not use it any further than that, okay? But yeah, for example, we got that one. We have here a level skip. So this one here is a bit controversial. Some people have come to my streams and said, hey, listen, I went to the trials. It says 1 times event pass, and it's not actually an event pass. It's not. It is unfortunately a mistake. Sorry for the Tangia overlay over here, but that I forgot to turn that off, and sometimes for some reason it's just showing. I guess it's to remember people about it, because, you know, I do stream and people use Tangia to do little funny videos and sounds overlays on top of the stream. Twitch.tv/Kreepers if you right there if you haven't checked it out. I'm probably gonna go live after finishing recording this video as well, but again, do these trials. Okay, that one was just bugged. It is not an event pass for free. It's an event pass level, and you can confirm it here because it says one event pass level right there. And as you can see, this one is just going to be spending ammo. Perfect way to do this. A character like Koga or even Rom will be fantastic. Okay, but if you're looking to complete other missions that Rom might not help you with, then yeah, you probably want to try to go for Koga, a lot more mobility. Shoot even when nothing is in front of you. Get some def hands. Go on those TDM bot matches. You really don't have to win or focus on winning because it's super easy to win. So might as well just like, why not take Koga and just constantly shoot and get def hands, and you're just constantly shooting and consuming ammo. So this mission will be done super fast if you do that. For example here, crystals. So why do I want you to get the crystals? I will not recommend you to use the crystals to skip levels, but if you happen to not buy the event pass, and because it's not important to you, the skins that it's on this event pass, you have some crystals inside of the event pass itself. You have 2 different stacks of crystals here, making a total of 50 crystals inside of the event pass. Plus you have daily logins, plus the crystals on the trials. So you can save crystals this patch to then have it for the next event pass. But by following all of these rules that I'm telling you, right? Going into bot matches in order to do your missions. And if you want to get more XP, like I said, bot matches will get you more XP per hour because, first of all, you don't have to wait for a queue. You will win every single one of them, supposedly, and you can do all the missions you need to in here. Speed up the process of doing daily quests, trials, and everything, right? I know it becomes boring after a while. It's absolutely fine, but trust me, folks, the Bob matches giving you this much XP is better than actually wasting probably like 2-3 minutes in a queue between every match. Plus, then running the risk of losing because, again, you get more XP if you win. So you see my point, right? And sometimes some missions will be easier to do on bots than actual live players because you might be dying a lot more. So as you can see here, those are the tips for you. Use gold to skip levels at the start of a level. Buy the event pass. Use the battle pass XP boosters if you can. All right. Go into bot matches to do quests and other missions and to get XP, more XP per hour. And make sure you don't lose a single day when it comes to doing daily quests, so you can also get the completion streak. All right. Rotate a mission that it's super hard and takes too much time to do, but just do it. All right. Like maybe it's a mission that asks you to play something you can't even play because it has happened. Rotate that one. You don't want to miss all the missions, okay? You want to do them all, so you have to work to make them all work. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the best way you have to level up your event pass as fast as possible. Now, don't forget, like I said, I am coming up with a video talking about the current event pass and how it actually isn't accurate to what the developer said that it was going to be. They claimed that this event pass was as easy as the last one and that it would be easier to do the first few levels, and then it would be harder and harder towards the last few levels. And I can tell you that both of those are wrong. I have evidence, I've been studying it, and I'm currently collecting all the data to do the video for it. So if you don't want to miss that video, don't forget to do a follow on the channel. And if this video here helped you out, don't forget to drop a like, it helps out a lot. And comment down below what level you are in the Battle Pass to see how far ahead you are already in the Battle Pass, and if you're gonna complete it, until the end of the Battle Pass. And also, a small little question, I've been meaning to ask this. So for a lot of you who already seen the new patch coming up, which is an event pass that will have older Battle Pass skins, what do you think about that? Do you think that's cool? Do you think that's not so cool? Is there any concern, like, for example, diminishing the value of those skins for you guys? What do you think? Let me know. I want to know your honest reaction to it, and what do you feel like it is going to be towards the game and the players and so on. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Again, if this video helped you in any way, share it with your friends, drop a like, drop a comment for the algorithm. But without any further ado, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.